Right, I'm going to do a quick lecture here on drugs and consciousness, simply because I know that people like to hear the notes presented as opposed to just reading them. So, when we're talking about psychoactive drugs, we're talking about substances that alter our perception of reality and alter our mood. Three categories of psychoactive drugs that you need to be familiar with: depressants or downers, stimulants or uppers, and hallucinogens, those types of drugs that cause mild to severe hallucinations. Now, there is a handout that's under Lesson 6.4, and you do need to know the different types, what categories they're in, and the effects of each one of the drugs that's listed there on that handout. First, we'll talk about depressants. These are substances that shut down our sensory systems. They make us sleepy, they dull our sensations, whether it be pain or sometimes they'll make us feel tingly, that sort of a thing. Some examples: alcohol is a depressant. It makes you tired. It impairs your judgment. It shuts down that sensory system. We find that alcohol actually tends to affect the cerebellum, which, if you remember, is the part of the brain that's responsible for balance and coordination. Barbiturates are is like the professional, the big time name for sleeping pills. Narcotics are your painkillers. Some examples there: Vicodin, Norco. You might have been prescribed those if you had your wisdom teeth removed or a mild surgery. Opiates are another type of narcotic, and the specifics there are morphine, heroin. Morphine obviously given in a hospital for pain relief. Heroin, obviously an abused substance, one that you can actually become addicted after the first time you use it. Stimulants, the second class of drugs, these are the opposite of depressants. They actually increase our brain's activity. We street name, we call them uppers. Like I do these. Amphetamines, the big name for Adderall, Ritalin, those different stimulants that actually give you that energy type of a feeling. Cocaine is another one. Caffeine is actually a stimulant. It helps wake you up. Nicotine in our cigarettes, and ecstasy is a stimulant. And like I said, they increase our brain activity. They give us energy. So that's what those different energy pills, energy substances, a lot of times a lot of caffeine in those, and other different types of stimulants that I might not even know exist. Hallucinogens are the substance that distorts our perception of reality. In other words, they cause hallucinations. And the examples here, or not the examples, the specific drugs would be LSD or acid. Peyote is something used by Native Americans. It's actually in Young Guns, and they show the hallucination that what's his name? Chavez has when he takes peyote. PCP is another, and I know you're going to argue with me, but marijuana is categorized as a mild hallucinogen. I'm not going to argue with you. So that takes care of the different drugs. Make sure you look at that handout, and I'll talk to you soon.